Mga higala, kumusta? Napunta na ito ang tulumanon, panglantaw sa kagabhion. Niadeta karon sa Hotel Primera diri sa Zamboanga City. Kay nagtambong ta og conference sa mga school principal sa Tibuok Region 9. So, nakahigayon ta og live mga igsoon kay kuang kauban diri sa kwarto si Agaw Ricky Panuncilion o si Kuya Jigo Losarito busy pog kubi-kubi sa ilahang Facebook. Samtang kini inyong igsoon nagprepare sa atuang hisgutan karong gabi una. Sa dili pa nato sugdan mga igsoon no, ato ang i-shout out sa ato ang mga likers. Sa ato ang gi-replay nga gikan sa YouTube, ato ang gi-replay kagabi ato ang paglantaw sa kagabhion kay busy lagi kini ninyong igsoon. Wala maka-prepare. Pero karong gabhion na naatay topic nga pagahisgutan, the two sides of life in the Philippines. Ato sang sa dili pa ato sang gi-shout out ang ato ang mga likers diha sa Pagadian City, diha sa San Miguel, Zamboanga del Sur, labi na gyud sa ato ang kauban nga teacher si Ma'am Estrella Palir Bacar, si Pastor Yung Makig-angay Jr. diha sa Sayo Christian Fellowship uban sa iyang kapika sa kinabuhi, Pastora Sheila Maris Haranilla Makig-angay. Sa ato ang Municipal Administrator diha sa San Miguel, Abinigo Ukapan, kanunay gining nag-like sa ato ang live matagabi. So, ang kauban mga teachers diha sa Kalubi Integrated School, labi na gining nag-request siya og topic pero wala pa nako mahigayon, kahigayon og himo sa iyang topic si Mr. Johnny D. Samonte. Kaninyong tanan nga nagpaminaw ug nagtan-aw karon, daghang kayong salamat sa inyong suporta ug kanunay pagsunod ani ato ang tulumanon panglantaw sa kagabhion. Kini ato ang mga igsoon, lingaw-lingaw, dala hisgot-hisgot, pagpakabana dili lang sa atong nasod kundi sa ato ang kinabuhi isip mga Kristohanon. Maayong gabi, pag-usab na sa makausapa gabi ang mga higala, and welcome once again to panglantaw sa kagabhion. Tonight, let us look at a picture that has gone viral. That cartoon showing two sides of life in the Philippines. On the left, na ako'y picture pero di na ako mapakita kaya nga ako ang cellphone nga gamit ron, isa kabuok. Ordinary people swimming in flood waters. No? Na ay sa pikas, mga ordinaryong mga tao nga naglangoy sa baha. Struggling, almost drowning. On the right, well-dressed men longing comfortably on piles of money. For many, that image becomes a symbol of inequality. For others, it is a reminder of corruption. And for some, it is a simple reflection of what they claim our society has become. But as always, here in Panglantaw sa Kagabhion, we do not just react. We reflect. Yes, there are two sides of life in the Philippines. There have always been two sides. The side of the people who suffer and the side of the people who benefit. But the problem with the cartoon is this. It makes people believe that suffering is caused by the government alone. Excuse me. That if someone is rich, they must be corrupt. That if someone is poor, they must be victims. Mga higala, dili ing anak kasimpol ang realidad. Life is more complex than a cartoon. But what the picture captures, sadly, is the effect, not the root cause. And right now, when we see floods destroying communities, homes being washed away, and people losing loved ones because of Bagyong Tino, many easily point fingers. Kasalanan ng gobyerno, kasalanan ni Marcos, kasalanan ng administrasyon. Pero unsa man gyud ang tinuod? What is the truth behind those two sides? Let us address the elephant in the room. Why are we flooded? Why are communities underwater? Why are we suffering from infrastructure failures? Because these are problems built over decades, not months. From 2016 to 2022 alone, 343 flood control projects were funded in Cebu during the past administration. Nasaan? Asa ang resulta? Asa ang kwarta? Why is Cebu droning today if 343 flood projects were supposedly completed? Dili na sala sa present administration. Because during those years, Marcos was not yet president. He had no control over the budget, the contractors, or the decision-making. So when people use this cartoon to imply that it is the current administration having a luxurious life while people are drowning, that is false, unfair, and dishonest. The truth is, some people are suffering today because others failed yesterday. Let us be honest. Flood is not just from rain. Flooding is from corruption. Flooding is from fake projects, overpricing, ghost contractors, padded budget, and unfinished works. Mga higala, kung walay kurakot, walay baha. Kung tinuod ang proyekto sa una, dili unta naglutaw ang katawhan karon. This is why the government now is pushing for investigations, because the people deserve answers. And yes, some people do not like that. Some people prefer the old system, the old ways, the old players. Some even spread lies just to shift blame away from their former leaders and allies. But we must stand with the truth, not with propaganda. While others are busy blaming, attacking, accusing, and crying dictatorship, President Marcos is doing the opposite. He is fixing the mess. He is rebuilding flood control systems, investigating corruption, strengthening climate resilience, improving disaster response, coordinating national and local resources, and ensuring the Philippines is no longer left behind. Ang gobyerno karon wala naglingkod sa kwarta sama sa naa sa picture. Nagtrabaho sila. gabi ug adlaw para lamang makaayo ug makatangtang sa dugay ng problema. So when the cartoon tries to depict government officials as lazy, greedy elites, that is not only misleading, it is insulting to the people who are actually saving lives on ground. Let us also address another truth. Not everyone who suffers is a victim of the government. Some are victims of illegal settlers. Some are victims of clogged waterways. Some are victims of improper waste disposal. Some are victims sa Malacañang. Usahay gikan sa barangay, usahay gikan sa syudad, usahay gikan sa ato mismo. Because corruption is not only found in suits, it is found in every level where accountability is ignored. Images like this are powerful, but they are dangerous when used to manipulate emotion, because they divide people, create anger, and mislead the public into thinking that everyone in power is evil. That is how rebellion starts. That is how destabilization begins. That is how nations fall. The Bible warns us in Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2. When the righteous rule, the people rejoice. When the wicked rule, the people groan. But the wickedness here is not the current government. The wickedness lies in decades of mismanagement and in those who now pretend to be saints while shifting blame. Let us correct the meaning of this picture, of the picture that I discuss. The two sides of life are not rich versus poor. It is not government versus the people. It is those who build versus those who destroy. Those who fixed versus those who manipulated. Those who serve versus those who controlled funds for personal gain. And right now, the present administration is on the side of the builders, not the destroyers. Mga higala, when you see flood and inequality of life in the Philippines are simply these: those who want progress and those who fear it. Those who want transparency and those who hide from it. Those who serve the nation and those who serve themselves. And here at panglantaw sa kagabhion, we will always stand with what is true, what is fair, and what will move the Philippines forward. Kini ang panglantaw sa kagabhion diin ang kahayag nagadanag bisan pa sa kangitngit. Kini inyo higala igsoon og galagad Jeremias Labaho Tubigon sa makausap pa mo ingon nga sa atong pagpangandoy ug matarong nga katilingban ang kamatuoran kayod ang atong suga. Ug sa kangitngit sa kasaysayan ang tinud-anay nga pamunuan ang labing hayag nga paglaom. Daghang kayong salamat sa inyong pagtanaw ug pagpaminaw. Shout out Analdo Escalante nga nagtanaw kanato karon ni ata sa Sambuanga City, nagkalingaw og smile. Kaninyong tanan mga igsoon, ang Dios magapanalangin ug magapanalangin kanatong tanan. Mayong gabi.